Let's unbox the Dji Osmo Nano 64GB version standard combo. Undo this tab here. So let's get everything out of the box. So what's the appeal of these nano type cameras? Well, if you look at the 5 version, the Action 5, it's quite a weight really. So the idea is to reduce the weight but still have that portable functionality for POV filming. You can buy this with 128GB storage. It does actually come with quite a few accessories. Let's get everything out of these boxes and then we'll look at everything one at a time. And of course the main units there, which is magnetized. So that's everything out of the box. We downloaded the Dji Mimo app, which is free of course, to activate our device, although you can use it 5 times without activating it. And I've even dug out my stick here with the attachment, which will fit on this device from my Action 5 Pro. And it's really, I think that's a really handy thing, that it's all these things are interchangeable. So mine was £239 and I got all these accessories. I think it's literally like £20 or £30 more for the 128GB. Why did I get this? Well, I just thought, well, I'll just put a 256GB card into the Vision dock, they call it, and I'll be happy anyway. But you know, there is a part of me that says, oh, you may as well have just paid the extra and got the 128GB storage. We have got our Dji Mic Mini out because we know that you compare 2 microphones with the Osmo. So I'm just going to get everything out of these packages. That's a lot of packages. Wow, we get so much in this box. I'm completely happy. We've got the some covers here that we're going to remove. One here on what they call the Vision dock. Okay, I do keep everything. Oh, I don't want to stick to... Actually, that's not too bad. And then remove these 2. You can see the connectors there, and when the case is on, because it does come with a case, it's very clever. The case, look, just pushes over, and look, you've got, so that the it still makes contact. Look at that, I like that. I'll leave that on, I think. Then you've got the, it's basically a necklace that you put behind your t-shirt, and when you hang it up, the camera does this. And I watched someone today on a video and he actually cut his finger doing it. I don't know where he put his finger, but he actually cut it like so. You get this suction cup, which is obviously a suction cup, but look at this. And this is so neat that when you take the suction cup off, ta-da, you can use it on all your camera accessories. USB to C to USB-C, that's your necklace. And we've got this clip here for clipping onto items. But it is actually magnetic, so if we just take this off here, like so. And it's magnetic and it's a clip. And then you've got the standard sort of DJI type connector there, same as what I've got on my handle here. And yeah, this is like I call it a POV sort of. When you think, well, what's POV? It means that you're walking along and it's hanging from your necklace and you're filming as you walk. That to me is what POV is. Waterproof wise, 10 meters they're saying for this, for the camera, which is actually, a lot of people have said it's small, but for me it feels like quite a nice size. Built-in microphone, there's the shutter button just there. The lens is removable. And they recommend that you tighten that up. So this bit will go under the water for 10 meters. I wouldn't call this a diver's camera, really, not a proper diver's, but for someone who does a lot of water activities, and sort of shallow water, I would say, you're going to be fine. But unfortunately, the Vision dock, which has is almost, let's call it splash proof, got the SD card expansion there, USB-C charging, and it does actually charge both devices when they're connected together, and they connect very well. And it's actually a really nice looking device. We will turn it on, and we'll turn on, and you get a battery charge symbol show for both devices, which is pretty cool. It's a nice bit of tech to tinker with, for definite, especially if you've already got your DJI mic, like a lot of people have. So let's just see if this is going to come on. Yeah, get your little jingle. Now they reckon it will run for 3 hours, but charges very quickly. You know, specifications, the usual 4K 60, 10-bit, D-Log M, IPX4, the dock, and then they call this waterproof, okay? So let's just see if we can connect to it using our app. Download the latest app. That's my auto turn off on your Action 5. So let's hit the camera. Click OK. Allow all, because I've just downloaded a new version of this app. And it's found it. That was quick. Now I would think the firmware is behind. We're going to go accept. English there. Agree. And it's going to activate it. Allow access. There it goes. Activate. And of course you can separate these. You can view the camera and walk around separately with this device. You get the option there for care refresh, just in case you break it. We'll skip that for now. Probably recommend that you do it. Let's hit get started. A few tips there. Done. Install. So there's the firmware going in. I'm going to tap that as well. Look, it's already got me. Install. Give that a couple of minutes. Let that all install. I'm going to leave it all connected because I want to make sure that it does update the firmware of both items. While we're waiting, the side just clips up, look. There's no sliding motion, it just clips up. There's an SD card. I just grabbed any one really, but apparently it will do, well, at least 256, but someone said something about a terabyte, but I don't know that for sure. So yeah, that's clipped in, and it's recognized it. Said that is only a cheap one, okay? SD card system. Oh well, at least you know how to put it in.